Hello, today I would like to talk to you about how by taking care of your finance, you can take care of your life and worry less. Very often I get asked, in what order should I be fixing my financials? Should I be paying my loans first and invest after? Should I be doing both at the same time? How to do it efficiently? So today I would like to show you a speed up process to get rid of your loans really fast, and how you can start building your financial empire no matter your age, even if you are in the middle 50s. My name is Katherine Isbrandt. I'm money strategist and retirement planner, and today let's declutter your finance so you can take control of your life. The last 2 months have been a great deal of stress, anxiety and worry for us all. From medical issues about coronavirus to economy, losses of jobs and state of our market, and that obviously has impact on our superannuation, investments and pension funds. One thing that I always say, please don't worry about things that you cannot control. If you do that, this is just recipe for deep depression. However, there is really quite a lot that you can do. Take a piece of paper, gather all your financials, get your clarity. You have to understand where you're at. Just an act of spending time and organizing your affairs will immediately put you in a different state of mind, and you will feel happier, empowered and in control. So here I would like to show you 8 steps how to take control of your financial future and be happier. So I've prepared my information just to make sure that I don't forget. Step number 1 is recognize, as I said, recognize where you're at. So on a piece of paper, draw a vertical line right in the middle and a horizontal line in the middle. And this way we have a big cross and 4 boxes. In a top right box, list all your assets. In a top left box, your assets. In a top right box, your liabilities. So for example, your family home, if you own this, write under assets the value, market value of your home, and accordingly the outstanding mortgage under your liabilities. List all your assets, add them up, list all your liabilities and add them up. Now subtract one from the other, and this is your net worth. Now where are you? Is it positive or is it negative? That's a very important information to know. Now at the bottom left, list all your sources of income. In the bottom right, list all your expenses. Add them up, and with the totals, subtract one from the other and have a look. Do you have surplus? Are you going backwards and you are getting even deeper into loans? Those 2 information are absolutely crucial for you to continue with your planning. Step number 2 is list all your goals, and you have to know where you're going, really. So all your goals, they can't be just general wishy-washy. They really have to be very concrete. And so for example, don't say I want to be rich, and don't say I want to be debt-free. List your goals. They have to be precise and concrete. So for example, I want to pay off my credit card by March 21, 2021. So they have to have a deadline. Once you have that, create the budget. Now I've created another video that was just all about the budget, and go back to that. It's a lot of information and a lot of explanation. But I follow that budget rule myself. It's called 50-30-20. So generally, when you receive your income gets divided between 3 buckets. One bucket is 50% is the must bucket, meaning this is the money that is to pay for all necessities for you. Now 20% is your savings bucket. So I will come back to that one. And 30% of your income is your happy bucket, your enjoyment bucket. When we go back to this security account of 20%, that particular account 20% of your net income that you receive in your bank account, if you have no loans, you're supposed to be saving 20% of your money every time. Now, if you have outstanding loans, that 20% gets halved. 10% goes for your savings, and the other 10%, this is your surplus that you're using in order to make extra repayments for your outstanding mortgage. So, or any other loan. So we'll get back to that. Now, step number 4 is build your security account. Now, if we really followed this particular rule, we wouldn't have problems that most families go through during coronavirus, because we would have sufficient cash for emergencies to last us throughout the whole coronavirus period. What I mean by that is the 20% bucket, that portion first needs to be saved in a special bank account, which is your security account. And you save enough money in that particular account to have equivalent of at least 3 to 6 months worth of your wages. So if something happens, if we have another crisis, you know for the period of the next 3-6 months, you're covered no matter what. That's security. As I was saying, if the 20% bucket, however, gets divided into halves because you still have outstanding loan, then it's only 10% of your income that goes into security account, and you just keep on saving until such time that you have enough in there to cover those wages for 3 to 6 months. So that was your step number 4. Step number 5, repay loans. Now, what majority of people do is with all the surplus, they will use the money and pay a little bit to this loan, a little bit to that loan, a little bit to another loan. Now, it's good to pay extra money, but it's really not the fastest way. I want to show you the fastest possible way how you can speed up getting rid of those loans. So what do is have a look at all your loans and choose the one that is of the smallest size. Pay the minimum to all outstanding loans, and all your surplus concentrate on paying off first that smallest loan first. You will be surprised how quickly you will get rid of that. Now, once that little loan is paid off, what you do, use your full surplus together with the minimum that you were using to pay off that little loan, the whole lump sum, together then with the minimum of the next loan you pay to repay the following loan. And then once, so for example, you had the credit card, you paid off the credit card, and then you take the full repayment and you jump into paying off, for example, your personal loan. Once that paid off, use the whole lot to repay your mortgage. You'll be surprised how fast you will get rid of everything. That's the best and the fastest way to become debt free. Now, step number 6, start investing. As I was saying, a lot of people do ask me constantly, should I be repaying my loans first or should I be investing? As I said, the 20% bucket, the saving bucket, once you have your 3 to 6 months worth of savings for emergencies, now you can concentrate and you can start saving. And just at that point, sit down and think of goals. Actually, what is the reason you want to save? Like, just to say, oh, I want to save because why? Is it because you want to buy another car? Is it because you want to save for your retirement? Is it because you want to go on holiday? Each of those goals requires a completely different, might have a different time frame. It requires different investment approach, investment type. Maybe it is different risk, maybe different portfolio. Should it be on your name? Should it be on within another structure? Is, for example, income important or it's not? What about the tax? So all those things are really very important when you start getting into investment environment. But once you get there and you start building that, that's becoming extremely exciting. And what's more, when you see your loans disappearing and your savings growing, you will actually stick with this strategy because you can see the effects so immediately. I get excited about this, as you can tell. Now, step number 7, review, resize, re-evaluate. So every single year, at least once a year, you really have to sit down and review your strategy. And the main reason for that is life gets in a way. There are a lot of things that will change. Your goals may change. The market is changing. You have to review your portfolio. You have to review your strategy. This is the only way how you can stay on track and really get to the point where you're going. That's why setting goals is important. That's why you have to know your strategy for every single separate goal. And step 8. Step 8 is the most exciting one. Win and celebrate. So what I mean by that is, when you get to the point, you had your little win, you paid off your credit card, celebrate. You paid off a car loan, celebrate. You pay off your mortgage, you become debt-free, big time celebrate. That is exciting. And that also what will keep you on path, because, you are really building your own future. You are building this environment where you can create your independence.